First of all, we want to send condolences to people in Colorado. The gunman who just shoot up the place for no reason. Everybody want to know if he's a madman. But the domino effect is that Movie Town decided to beef up on their security now. So we have extra security in Movie Town now because a man in Colorado decided to shoot up outside a cinema. What? Nobody in Trinidad go and do that, dog? I don't think anybody in Trinidad go and shoot up the place just so in Movie Town. Very, very unlikely. If it was a Big Stone massacre, if I see a man come up with 20 Big Stone and pell on people, more likely in Trinidad they'll find that. But a man just massacre the place, I know. I'm not too sure. I know there's some sick people out there in Trinidad, but I ain't too sure. I don't want to say, but alright. If you want to do it, Derek, do your thing. But to just do a domino effect based on Colorado, because Dark Knight open, I don't know. Very, very weird. Now, this boy shoot up the place. He looked a little crazy, right? He have a PhD or kind of thing. But what I tell myself and what I believe based on what I learned is that you become what you think about. At the end of the day, you're going to become what you think about. I'll go in a little deeper afterwards. This man spent his whole life wanting to be Joker. Look what happened to Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger died, or well, committed suicide. He was the last Joker. Jack Nicholson tell him, be careful what you're getting into. That is a serious role to get into, and be careful. Why you tell him that? Because these actors embody the character. When you watch that movie, them men really is Joker, them really Batman, really whatever now. Them embody the character. And what you think about all the time, you will become. You understand what I'm saying? So this man embodied Joker and he became Joker. I believe so. His mindset was to be a sadistic, crazy human being. And he just decided to shoot people up in cinema. And if he's Joker, more than likely he attack people who like Batman. That is my hypothesis on it. That's what I think. Now, in terms of become what you think about, people, if you harboring on negative thoughts, you hear negative things. It's a fact. It's a fact. I'll give you an example. You go by the market. You see one vendor. You see a vendor with the fruits looking fresh and nice and water on the fruits and all kind of thing. Then you see a next vendor, and this vendor have the fruits rotten and all kind of, I don't know, thing looking old and thing on the man's stall, in the vendor stall. Who you buying from? More likely the first vendor. Not so? You buy from the first vendor. Right? And you'll see flies goes by the other vendor. So imagine your mind like that now. If your mind is rotten and this negative thing, I can never get a man, I can never get a girl, I always bad lucky. More than likely if you're negative like that, you more than likely are the second stall with them negative thoughts. So you'll attract negative things. So at the end of the day, we become what we think about. Think about something positive, it have to happen, you'll attract it. Don't rush it, but trust me, it will come. So change your mindset now, right? And it's really important to make sure you feed your mind with good things, with positivity. If you don't feed your mind positivity, you're gonna end up in problems. We become what we think about. Right? I'll leave you with a quote. Right? It's a book called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's called the man's mind is like a garden, which could be intelligently cultivated or neglected. But whether neglected or cultivated, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall therein and continue to produce its kind. So your mind and my mind is just like a garden. If you put in good seeds, corn and flowers and things, you'll get good fruit. Put in bad seeds, you'll get bad fruit. The mind don't care what you put in it. Right? The mind doesn't care. It will give you back exactly what you put in. All the time. right? So don't fill up with negative thoughts, you won't get negative results. You will get negative, right?